I am
Kid at hope.
I'm talented, smart,
I'm talented, smart, capable of success. I have dreams for the future, and I'll climb to reach those goals and dreams every day. No exceptions.
Hi, eighth graders. Mr. McComb here. Congratulations on your recent promotion to high school. I know that this is probably not the way that you anticipated having your promotion ceremony or celebrating this significant milestone in your educational journey. I do want to commend you on your perseverance and grit to get through the finish line. I know that although promotion prepares you for academics, I think that this certain context is unique. I think that you have learned so many additional skills, not only from a technology standpoint, but from a responsibility standpoint. You're learning how to advocate for yourself. You're learning how to find and seek out resources. I know that in school, those are important attributes as well. But as our context continues to change, I've been really impressed with how you're navigating that. You should actually wear this as a badge of honor. I, for one, am really excited about your next step. Many of you will be joining us here at Imagine Prep for high school and probably seeking your Grand Canyon diploma. In addition, for those of you that are not coming back, I want to wish you well. And I want to leave you with just a few thoughts. Number one is really understand what your values are. Values are beliefs that drive decisions. And this is important, oftentimes instilled by your family member at a young age. And you need to remember that as you navigate complex social situations and as you also find your own voice. Secondly, I want you to not be afraid. I want you to get involved. I want you to try new things. High school is all about getting out there and networking and figuring out where your talents are, where your passion lies, and really kind of experimenting. So I encourage you guys to be active in the school community. Try out for that team that you didn't think you'd try out for. Join that club that you've always wanted to join. But more importantly, get involved and stay involved. And then finally, please understand that now that you're an Imagine Prep promoting student, that you always have a family and a home here. Regardless of where you go to school, our teachers, our administrators, myself, we appreciate you guys and we support you guys and want to be here for you. I look forward to finding additional ways to celebrate you guys moving into the summer. We do plan on hosting an event just for you guys here in June or July, so stay tuned for that. But most importantly, thank you for working hard and representing yourself and the whole entire class with respect and grit and determination. I wish you guys the best, and I'm really looking forward to seeing all your future accomplishments. Go Storm Nation, have a wonderful summer, and we'll see you real soon.
Hello 8th grade students, this is Mrs. Mecca. I love that I get to share a few tidbits of knowledge with you as you start your high school career. As you grow up and become young adults, you will face something that most people won't like to talk about: failure. This could be a small failure, like a quiz or a test, or a more harrowing failure that has life-changing ramifications. Many people look at failure as the end, but we need to change that mindset. If you don't know this about me, soccer has played a huge role in my life. I played competitive soccer from the time I was 3 years old, all the way through my college career, which ended with me being named an NCAA All-American. Due to this love of soccer, much of my leadership advice comes from current or former soccer players. One leader that has influenced me tremendously is Abby Wambach. Abby at one time was the world's leader in international goals scored, both men and women. While she has recently been passed up, that was a huge accomplishment in her life. She scored 184 international goals. She's also a 2-time Olympic gold medalist and a FIFA World Cup champion. Since retiring from soccer, Abby wrote a book entitled Wolfpack, which is a leadership manual. In her book, Abby addresses the need for the change in mindset surrounding failure when she says, people must stop accepting failure as a destruction and start to see failure as a fuel. Failure is not something to be ashamed of, nor is it proof of unworthiness. Failure is something to be powered by. When we live afraid to fail, we don't take risks. We don't bring our entire selves to the table. So we end up failing before we even begin. Let's stop worrying, what if I fail? Instead, let's promise ourselves, When I fail, I'll stick around. So, my words of advice to you as you leave middle school surround the idea of taking risks. Healthy risks, that is. Take the risk to meet the new kid. Share your talents with your peers. Take the job that no one else wants. And always put yourself out there when others shy away. By doing these types of things, you will discover your true self. Thank you for listening, and I can't wait to see the results of you taking those healthy risks. Congrats. Good luck in high school.
Hi 8th graders, my name is Paula Cavello. I'm a senior about to graduate from Imagine Prep, and I'm going to take some time right now to share some of my advice to get through the next 4 years of school and share some of my memories from my high school experience. I first came to school my freshman year, and I was a completely different person than I am today. I was extremely intimidated when I first walked into this building. I didn't speak to any of my teachers or my peers for at least the first month of school. I came into the school with 0 of my friends I had from 8th grade, and I can confidently say now that that was probably the biggest thing that made me grow as a human. I've been through a few different friend groups for a few different reasons, but it mainly came down to me just not fitting in where I thought I did. Your friends and peers are a huge part of high school, but they are not everything. Everyone says the friends you make now are not going to be the people you stay in contact with. Personally, I agree. You most likely won't stay friends with everyone you're going to meet in high school, but that's definitely not a bad thing. Sometimes nothing bad even happens and you just drift apart, but the memories are what you should hold close to your heart. Another thing I advise you to do is break out of your comfort zone. Now is the time to try something new. You have 4 years in a building where everyone is supporting you and everyone wants to see you succeed. So join the club, try out for the team, talk to someone you know nothing about, even if your friends don't like them. And be kind to everybody. If there's one thing I hope you take away from what I'm saying right now, it's just to be kind. I learned the importance of kindness a few years ago, and what I can say is that high school is not guaranteed to be the best 4 years of your life, but you have the control to make the experience what you want it to be. You are not going to like everyone in your classes, and that's life, but you always have the choice to change your mindset. Don't let people determine your own happiness. Find it within yourself and then spread the kindness. You never know what someone else is going through, and trust me, a smile goes a long way. One time I was in the bathroom and there was a middle schooler crying to her friend, and all I could think to do was offer her some encouragement. I never saw her before this moment, I never saw her after, and I still have no idea what she was so upset about. But none of that mattered because all I knew was that she was upset, and the least I could do was offer her some encouragement. Lastly, I like to point out the obvious. Your education is very important, and you should prioritize it. While high school is more than just your grades, I definitely believe you can grow a lot in a classroom. School has always come easy to me, and for the students who feel like they aren't being challenged academically, I strongly advise you to challenge yourself. I decided my junior year that I was going to take AS Psychology with Miss Warner. This was easily the hardest class I've ever taken, and it pushed me to be a better student. I had to learn to study for the first time, and that was very difficult for me. The 5 other brave students in that class and myself relied on each other so much to understand and internalize all the content being thrown at us that year. And trust me, some very strong bonds were built under the pressure of maintaining an A in that class. For the students who struggle in the classes, my advice to you is to stick through it. Trust me, you'll be so happy when you finally get to walk across that stage with your diploma in your hands. I know you probably wish we could all be in the gym right now, celebrating your accomplishments with your friends and your family, as like I wish, I could have my proper graduation. But we're all making the best of our current unfortunate situation. Anyways, find people you trust, ask for help, go to office hours, ask a million questions in class, and have no shame. I am definitely the student that is constantly raising their hand because I refuse to leave a classroom without understanding what's going on. Sometimes your grade is not where you want it to be, but give it your all every single time you walk into that classroom. This way, you can leave saying you've tried your best and you won't regret not giving it your best effort. Remember, you are more than just your grades. So, with all that being said, Don't be afraid to meet new people, explore new things, be kind, and always give forth your best effort. I wish you all the best, and I hope you make memories that live on for a lifetime. Bye, guys.
Hi, I'm Sydney King, and I've served as the Middle School Student Council President for the 2019-2020 school year. Welcome to our virtual promotion ceremony. To start off, thanks to our parents, teachers, and staff who made this special for us, even though we were thrown a curveball. Congratulations, everyone. We worked really hard to get to where we are, and the staff dedicated their time and energy to helping us get to where we are today. As we approach high school, we're going to be challenged time and time again, but don't be afraid of failing. Growing up, when I was down on myself, whether it was because of school or sports, my dad would always tell me that when Michael Jordan was trying out for his high school basketball team, he got cut and told he wasn't good enough. But he didn't let that stop him, and every day he worked towards his dreams, and he didn't give up, and eventually led himself to becoming one of the best NBA players. And that's the thing, it's the power of not giving up. That's something that's I think is a really big thing. And with that being said, failing along the journey is reality, and don't be afraid of it happening. My advice to the promoting class is always try to be better than you were yesterday. Everyone wants something, but few work for it. Hard work brings self-satisfaction, and nothing in this world comes for free. If there's always someone working harder than you, then push to work harder than them. Strive to be kind, strive to make the team, strive for that grade, strive to be the best version of yourself. Look at everything with fresh eyes. Don't let what happened yesterday define what your future is going to be like. You could either have a month of progress or a month of sitting on the couch. It's all up to you. Don't be scared to leave the comfort zone, because that's where we grow. If you're not being challenged, you're not growing. And don't lose sight of your dreams throughout these next 4 years. Get that scholarship, go to that school, pursue that career you love, and live a life you love, because everybody here believes in you. Once again, congratulations. I know this isn't how we wanted our year to end, and it's unfortunate, but the staff has done a great job of making this the best they possibly could, and we are very grateful for that. Be proud of yourself and continue to work hard every day. Don't forget the family, friends, teachers, or idols who have helped you through this. Thank you to the Imagine Prep family who have helped us through these 3 years. You have helped us to do great things and inspired us to work hard. I'm glad I got to be part of the 2020 promoting class. Best wishes to the class of 2024, and thank you for your time.